I'm doubting myself right now because I started filming twice and I just started stuttering. I didn't know what I really wanted to talk about. So I'm like confused because I don't know what I want to do. I feel so aware of myself right now. I don't know what is happening. I feel really aware of myself right now, like too aware of the choices and options, whatever that I am making and that I'm making in this moment right now. It's like really trippy. Um, and it's like kind of freaking me out a little bit because it's like I'm doubting myself a lot. I'm like, do this or like, and then I start doing it, and then it's like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to do this? You shouldn't do this. And then it's like, all right, well, what do you want to do? And then I start doing the other thing, and I'm still like, what do I do? I feel today in the shower, I was just like really excited. I was just happily showering and stuff, and I was like, I am, I am seeing myself like as a sim character, like making choices. Like I go through my life. If I go through my life that way, for me, it's like better if I see myself as like a character. Do you understand what I mean? I'm like a character playing my life. You know what I mean? I'm choosing to do these things, and right now I'm like a little content creator. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing myself like from third person view or whatever. And that I'm doing this right now. And it's like if you look at your life like that, to be honest, that's the cutest thing ever because the fuck the fuck, like you appreciate yourself more. You're like because you don't want that same character to like, unless you're a sadist or something, or like some other creep, that you want your same character to live a horrible life or something. Sometimes I did do that. I like was caging them up and stuff and seeing how long they will survive. But that's like the actual sim. That's actually the Sims. You know what I mean? But right now I'm talking about just being a character and making your own choices and just having fun with it. And like a character doesn't give a fuck. They like just do it because it's like what you click on them for them to do. Like they don't question it. Unless you question it. You know what I mean? But like I'm doing it right now. But I just mean, how fun would it be if you are just trusting yourself for the choice that you want to do? Like just trust yourself. I have dry mouth. Trust yourself. Wait, because girl, before this I did some I took like 3 puffs. Um, so but yeah, I am choosing to do my life like that, go through life like that because, girl, when I tell you, when I start being, and it's like these thoughts and all these fears and everything, I like make them up anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, might as well just do the things that I want, just fucking do it, and then what if it works? What if it happens? What if the thing that I was so afraid and skeptical and doubting myself to do, what if I do it and I actually succeed? There's either there's either you fucking succeed like a motherfucker, or you fail, or it doesn't work out or whatever the fuck, and then it takes you to another path. Like, girl, if you want to do something, just fucking do it. Like honestly, I'm so tired of fucking doubting myself all the time. It's so fucking exhausting. Like just think about it. Taking out that energy of anger on yourself every single day, of hatred and stuff, and like not liking yourself and everything, takes way too much energy, other than just loving yourself and being kind to yourself and just having patience. Like for some reason I was thinking about, like I was getting emotional in the shower, like almost crying and shit, because I was thinking about like me with like my child or something, and giving that child food, and like just being so present in that moment. And I'm like, wow, like, so I went further. I went like, yeah, like in that moment I'm so present in that moment, and I want to let that child feel seen, and like that it's taken care of, that I'm taking care, that it's okay, like I'm feeding them with love and everything, and I'm in that present moment, and I'm not rushing it or something because I'm running late for something or whatever the fuck. That I just want to be in that moment and let that child know, and feel. And then I start to think of like when the child grows up or whatever, I would still want to go check them, like when they're sleeping, just like when they were a baby. And then I thought about like my mom. She always used to do that, and that almost like made me, it makes me like emotional right now, because it's like I understand her now. I know it's like, maybe it's like, I don't want to say it's stupid, but maybe it sounds like, what are you talking about? But it's like that love of a mother that I just, how do you say that? I I would say I didn't like appreciate, or I wasn't grateful for the love that she gave me, because I felt like it wasn't given in the way that I wanted to receive it. You know what I mean? It was very just, I wanted more physical love. Let's say it like that. I want more physical love and emotional love. I wanted her to be there in many ways, but it's like I was thinking of me when I was 17, 18. I was still living with my mom, and she would still check up on me, you know what I mean? But I used to like really dislike it. I used to dislike it so much, because I'm like, first of all, I was sneaking out of the house like at fucking 2 a.m. like, because I knew the hours that she would check up on me. So I would like sneak out, and I would be mad at her for like, I was like, I wanted privacy, blah blah blah. But now, as a almost 27-year-old, like looking back at my 17, 18-year old self, like I don't know, it makes me a little bit like, oh, it hurts. But it's also okay that it hurts. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like I just have to let it flow. Um it's okay. Like it's like I really miss my mom. You know what I mean? And that always, like whenever I'm talking about my mom and stuff, it just makes me emotional, because it's like I don't feel like she was there for me in many ways that I wanted her to be. But she was still there for me in other ways that I just didn't appreciate enough, I guess. I wasn't really grateful for in that moment, because I was also rebelling and stuff, like I was always at my ex-boyfriend's house, even though didn't want me. Girl, he didn't want me. Like He didn't want me, and I kept just being there. Like, oh, must have been a pain in the ass. Like, imagine you don't want someone, and this fucking girl is like, "Why aren't you my boyfriend? Why do you like? Why do you like fucking have sex with me, but you're not my boyfriend? Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, uh, I fucking tried to." I must have been such a pain in the ass for him. Right? Like, why didn't I just go? I was just really confused because I just didn't get the love that I wanted. Like, so I didn't get it at home, but I didn't get it at some that by someone that I thought loved me, and I was just confused why I'm not being claimed by anyone. Like, like I had a bunch of issues with my father. Like, he used to go silent mode for like 8 months at a time. Like, he would like not even tell me a happy birthday. Like, literally, we would be in the same house, but he would not talk to me. And like, there was a lot of other shit happening too. And I got beat up a lot. And I wasn't even like I said like that I was rebelling, but I wasn't even like like an annoying or troublesome child or something. I was going to school. I wasn't doing drugs. Like, I just wanted to be with my boyfriend that didn't want me. I just wanted to be with my fucking like abusive boyfriend. Like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be in a really toxic environment. Like, I was probably abusive to him too, and like just fucking harassing him like that. Like, now that I think about it, like, oh, that must have been annoying because it's like, come on, like, maybe understand my side though. Like, I was so confused because I was his first and everything, and then after months, like a little months, um like, he still confessed to me that he still like loved his ex and everything, and like the ex came back in our life because she was harassing me too, telling me that she's gonna beat me up and stuff, and like a lot of things happen. Girl, it's a long story, but he broke up with me, and he never like asked me to be his girlfriend ever again. So, and he would still want to do things, like with me. So I was like really confused, and I was like loyal to him for like 4 years, like from 2013 till 17. And it's like, why did I even do that? I should have just left. You know what I mean? Like, why did and then on top of that, I don't want to say waste, but it's another 6 years that I still stay with him and stuff. Like, and it became just really horrible, really more abusive than I thought that it already was. And yeah, why am I talking about this? I don't even know, girl. Like, I always stray away. Like, that's also, I don't know if you've noticed by most of my like what I talk about and stuff and my pattern, but the things that I talk about are the things that I am healing from. Because if you hear me talk a lot about my ex and stuff like that, it was a huge part of my life. It was a big chunk of my life till now, you know what I mean? And I just got out of the house, the situation from him and stuff, like since February, or yeah, February. So it's like, these are things that still hurt me inside, but I don't let it like like, yeah, change me, or like, I don't let it overtake me. And my way of expressing is just talking, and I also don't want to like shit on anything. That's why I'm always like, it happened because it happened. You know, does it hurt? Yes, it hurts, and I just want to be real as fuck about it. Like, I am a human being, and these things happen, and it's like nothing to be ashamed of or whatever. Like, no, I shine bright as fuck. So I won't let anything that happened in my past or whatever define who I am today. And that's why I'm doing better, and every single day I'm just doing better, you know? Um but yeah, these are just the things that I'm going through, you know? And I just want to be vulnerable about it. Like, and okay with me being like this and just having to go through things right now. And I don't really like, because I know who I am and what I stand for. I don't really care about anyone else's like opinions of me or whatever. You know, like, if you think it's messy, or if you don't think it's messy, or if you like think whatever that is negative, like, I don't, it doesn't come to me. You know what I mean? Like, we're in a positive area right here, like, high frequency shit. Like, I'm not gonna let shit bring me down. And because, you know why? Because I am being me, I'm being myself, and I every day I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger with the feeling of, I know who I am. I stand tall, and it doesn't hurt me anything. It doesn't hurt me in a bad negative way. You know what I mean? Like, I will allow myself to be human every single day, you know? Because that's what I am. And I want to experience it like that. I'm not gonna let things break me down so much, if I know who I am. If someone tells me, like, I don't know, like, ew, why the fuck do you look so purple? Like, I will be like, what the fuck? Like, in my head, I won't even pay attention to it, because it's like, I know what I am. I am not purple. You know what I mean? So they can lie, they can deceive, they can say anything, but I will always stand for who I am. That's why that peace is there. That peace is there. That peace you seek and want so badly, it's from you, from within you. It's in you. Like, you have to just seek within. You'll find it. Be with yourself, and like, everything leads always to love. Everything leads to you loving yourself and giving love. You know? And it's the most beautiful thing. Peace is the most beautiful thing. Love is the most beautiful thing. And I was going through I was going through it, like, with a lot of different emotions of this and that, and like the other, and doubting myself a lot. But I always go back to what it truly is. You know what I mean? And I was talking about something about my mom and why I got emotional and stuff. It had something to do with, like, me appreciating that more and stuff. Did I end that thought? I'm pretty sure that made me end up here right now, right? Pretty sure I ended that thought. Yeah. Just being in the present moment, like, being in the present moment, and that's the best thing always. Like, just like I was thinking about, yeah, just like I was thinking about the me giving my child s- um food and wanting to be more in the present moment. It made me realize all those other things about my mom, and also how she was there with the love and everything. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, I just did a whole explanation. No, I'm just like thinking it did lead in a nice way, actually. Wow. Wow, okay. Like, I can transition my conversation. That's good, because it is what I wanted to say. Yeah. Hmm. That's pretty impressive, Valentina. Tap on the back. Because sometimes I do feel like I'm just talking and it's like, okay, what are you talking about right now? Like, why are you like 10 years back in the story and why are you like 20 years in the future? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a lot of directions, but it everything makes sense. All right? Like everything is how it's supposed to be and is, you know? All of that was just why it led me to my mother and why I appreciate more like everything and like love and that led me to my ex and oh yeah, just had a lot of different categories. But I think I answered them all. But yeah, present moment. And it's like the thing that I just realized it's like, you know, the fake it till you make it, like it's like yeah. Like period. You know what I mean? I just feel so much better every single day when I just snap myself back. You know, when I talk, when I do this, because when I do this is when all these thoughts come right now at me for me to say. You know what I mean? And I know everyone who is seeing this is at the same frequency as me because we get each other. We know what I mean? You we know what I mean? Did I just say that? Period. You know, like we get each other. You get me. Because if you didn't get me, you wouldn't be this far in the video right now. You know what I mean? You know? So, yeah, these videos I make them to like call myself out. Call myself out and be accountable and like show up for myself and like also a way to motivate each other. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do, like for you to also know that we are going through it together and we can do it. You know, don't doubt yourself, trust yourself, it's okay. We got each other, you know, because I love giving love. You know, I just love love. I just love love, you know. And if we can be a community full of love together and helping each other out and being there for each other and giving knowledge to each other, you know, then that's the most beautiful thing and that's all I want, you know. So yeah, that's just and I just feel so much better right now because I was really freaking out at the start. I was like, I had two things I started to talk about, but it didn't feel like me. I just started to stutter. I just started to stutter, and I wasn't even like a minute or two talking. And I was like, all right, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? And then I came to an idea, and then I pushed it, and I was like, what do you want to? Yeah, interesting. And then I just was like, this is a real moment right now, like what I'm going through, might as well just, you know, like, and it ended up here, you know, and everything is as it is, period. That's interesting because when I was like thinking prior to making this video too, I pulled like two little stones for some reason from my teeth because I ate like granola. So I was like, the first time I was like, oh, what the fuck? Was there a stone in my granola? And then I just held it in my hand. And then I was just thinking, like, I was like, okay, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? And then another one came out and it was like two. No, and I said twice. And then it made me think. But now I'm like, twice. So it took me two times to try to make the video, and the third time it actually worked out. I don't know. Maybe you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I don't even know where you are in the story. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just talking too much at this point, but you get what I mean because we feel each other. It's like we're a stop. Like we feel each other. You know what I mean? It's okay. Everything is cool. You know, and yeah. Yeah, you're beautiful. You're good. You're good. You're amazing. You're intelligent. You're smart. You're disciplined. You come with creative, great ideas. You're successful. You're you're loved. And thank you for reaching till here. Love you.